unpicking that statement. I think the key thing that's standing out is that statement is nothing to do with security issues or concerns. That is around player fatigue and maybe player power that's going on in the background. That is applying pressure. That sounds like the players do not want to go for various reasons. I appreciate we are in the middle of a pandemic, but in the scheme of the big picture of cricket, that's not really in the spirit of cricket. And you think of what Pakistan did for us, and I say England, in the middle of a pandemic, they went from a low-risk area to the highest risk, had to quarantine through horrendous, with no vaccine program, because we were under concerns around broadcast issues. And now I suppose we flip it around where they need this to keep the lifeblood of Pakistan cricket and international cricket back at home. And I feel that we could have returned the favour. 4 days in and out. I've been on tours to Bangladesh where you had to deal with security, and the security can be... They close roads, they close hotels, you have armed guards all over you. 4 days, I think they could have managed. So I think that statement sums it up. It's not about the security concerns. And then the question goes the other side. Well, if it's about other things, then that could have been dealt with a long time ago. You didn't know just 2 minutes ago that this tour was happening. So disappointment is the word that comes to mind for me.
Charlotte, what are your thoughts? I mean, Ebbs is absolutely right. There was no mention of security there. New Zealand have just pulled out of their tour there on security grounds that they've not shared with Pakistan or their authorities. And 5 days after getting back from that, they just announced that they'll be touring India. I mean, what have you made of the whole thing? It's extraordinary, isn't it?
It is, and it's very disappointing. This was a historic tour for the England women to go to Pakistan. We've never been there before. And then when you read there it's not great preparation for the men's team, well, it's great preparation for the women's team to go to the World Cup in next February. And, it's just disappointing. Like Eb said, if that was security, I would have no problem. We probably wouldn't be having this conversation right now. We're probably going fair enough. But the fact that it's workloads again, they knew 5 months ago that the tours were backing up. They knew what their programme was for the next however many years. Yeah, it just seems really... And I'm so disappointed for the PCB. Like Eb said, they did a huge amount to get cricket on in this country last summer, and I think we seem to have a very short memory.
It's been 12 years.